What's it like to be back here at the SCG, the site of that famous 65 grand final?
It brings back a lot of memories, and especially seeing a few of the old boys here. And I scored a try that day. It was pretty good.
Tell me about playing in the centres, because you remember for being a halfback, but you were in the centres in that game. Tell me a bit about that.
Well, in the old days, I was a centre all the time, and Norm said, "You're too small to be a centre, so I'm going to make you a halfback." And he put me in the halfback, and I didn't want to play halfback. Then come this grand final, he said, Johnny O'Neill and Ron Coote and Bob McCarthy, they're going to kill you in the scrum, so I'll put you back in the centres. So he put me back out in the centres, and then South didn't know where I was. Neither did I, actually. Right.
So you're only centre for the grand final that year. He switched you to centre just one game out.
Yeah, he moved me around. I was the centre all my life, really, so it didn't matter to me. And when you're playing alongside Reg Gasnier, and then it makes it a lot easier, so...
And obviously South St George, what a rivalry, mid to late 60s, two gun sides. You mentioned up there you blokes hated each other. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, I wouldn't believe it. We were all good friends, really, and after we bash the crap out of each other at the cricket ground, we go back to the pub at Redfern and the Cauliflower and have a drink together. It's so stupid. Even though you hate each other, you still have a drink together.
What other memories? I mean, St George, obviously St George Illawarra now, I should say, are doing reasonably well, but they really need that win this weekend, don't they?
Yeah, I was enjoying it this year because they were sticking around third or fourth, and they're dropping back now, so it's making it really hard.
Just quietly on Origin, everyone's talking about this Queensland side being the greatest team in history. That's a bit weird considering how good your mob were with 11 consecutive premierships.
Yeah, they get carried away up there, the Queenslanders, all this. We had Tommy Radonica's buddy, he's a cattle dog man, so...